This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
The community is invited to help celebrate the start of the youth baseball and softball seasons during the annual Youth Day Parade on Saturday.
The plan to wring hydrogen fuel out of Columbia River dams is no longer just a vaporous dream.
Saturday and Monday are both free days at Washington State Parks.
Two of the top three softball teams in the Northwest Athletic Conference's East Region went head-to-head on Wednesday afternoon when the Wenatchee Valley College Lady Knights hosted the Big Bend Vikings in a doubleheader.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
The community is invited to help celebrate the start of the youth baseball and softball seasons during the annual Youth Day Parade on Saturday. The 62nd annual parade kicks off at 10 a.m. on Dogwood Street and continues on to West 3rd Avenue in downtown Moses Lake before making its way to the Larson Playfields. Following the parade, teams will gather at the Larson Playfields for opening ceremonies at 11 a.m. The Moses Lake Parks and Recreation Department says all youth groups and ball teams are invited to participate. The Youth Day Parade serves as the annual kickoff celebration of the youth baseball and softball season. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by
Change doesn't have to be complicated. With a low-profile microwave hood combination that's ready to install right out of the box. It fits in the same space as your under-cabinet hood, so you can get your microwave off the countertop and make space for the routines worth keeping. The low-profile microwave hood combination. From the #1 selling appliance brand in the USA.
Whirlpool Appliances, now available at more furniture in Ephrata.
The plan to wring hydrogen fuel out of Columbia River dams is no longer just a vaporous dream. On Wednesday, Governor Jay Inslee signed into law a bill brought by Wenatchee Valley State Senator Brad Hawkins, which allows Washington's public utility districts to produce, distribute, and sell renewable hydrogen. Senate Bill 5588 passed the legislature with 0 no votes, and Douglas County PUD General Manager Gary Ivory says his office is at work on a $3 million pilot program to use hydro-powered electrolysis to squeeze hydrogen from Columbia River water. Hydrogen fuel cell technology could be used for transportation, either big or small. At the signing Wednesday, Inslee and Hawkins took a look at the Toyota Mirai, a passenger car prototype that runs on the renewable gas. Jefferson Robbins, iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by
Your taste buds bored? Well, then bring them to Jay's Teriyaki. Not only does Jay's have a variety of teriyaki dishes, they also offer mouth-watering salads and sides. Call Jay's 509-764-5155. Jay's Teriyaki, located at 123 East Broadway in Moses Lake, because it's all in the sauce.
Saturday and Monday are both free days at Washington State Parks. Saturday, April 20th is designated as a spring free day, while the April 22nd free day is in celebration of Earth Day. On free days, visitors do not need a Discover Pass for day use visits to state parks. The free days are in keeping with legislation that created the Discover Pass. The pass costs $30 for an annual pass or $10 for a one-day permit and is required for vehicle access to state recreation lands managed by Washington State Parks, the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife, and the Department of Natural Resources. The Discover Pass legislation provided that state parks could designate up to 12 free days when the pass would not be required to visit state parks. For more information, go online to discoverpass.wa.gov. There are also 3 free days scheduled in June, on June 1st, June 8th, and June 9th. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
Two of the top three softball teams in the Northwest Athletic Conference's East Region went head-to-head on Wednesday afternoon when the Wenatchee Valley College Lady Knights hosted the Big Bend Vikings in a doubleheader. After Big Bend throttled WVC in Game 1 by the count of 12-4, the Vikings got off to a good start in Game 2 when right fielder Taryn Matthews singled to drive in a run as part of a 2-run first that put the Vikings up 2-0. The Lady Knights countered with 2 runs in the bottom half of the inning to tie things up, but Big Bend came right back in the top of the second with center fielder Maya Sanishi's RBI triple and steal of home that put the Vikings back in front 4-2. WVC would score the next 4 runs in the contest, though, including 3 in the bottom of the second on first baseman McDara Von Stein's home plate steal and a pair of RBI singles from designated player Kaylee Sanford and catcher Rachel Barsness, which helped the Lady Knights bolt in front 6-4 after 3 innings of play. In the top of the 4th, however, the Vikings roared back to go in front once again by the count of 7-6. However, the Lady Knights responded once more themselves thanks to a 2-run double from Stein in the bottom half of the 4th and a run-scoring single by right fielder Kayla Berg in the 5th that put WVC back in front 9-7. But the rest of the game was all Big Bend, who shut out the Lady Knights the rest of the way thanks to reliever Bailey Christensen, who threw 4 innings of spotless 4-hit fast pitch, and catcher Aubrey Barney, whose 2-run homer in the 6th inning tied the game at 9, and Sanishi's bases-clearing triple in the 7th, which proved to be the eventual difference in a 12-9 victory for Big Bend. The win moved the Vikings to a record of 13-5 on the season, as well as into a second-place tie with WVC, who after winning 9 in a row have now lost 3 of their last 4 games. The Lady Knights remain home to play the Blue Mountain Wolves on Saturday, while Big Bend travels to Longview on Saturday to play the Lower Columbia Red Devils. Reporting for iFIBER 1 Sports, I'm Chris Hansen.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at iFiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.